this is bad. This is very bad. We found a creative solution, and that is what's important. Oh my God, that's a mosquito. Oh my God, why do I try to be in nature? I look like an insane person right now. It's not even funny. All right, we're just gonna have to come down. Have ADHD diagnosis gone too far? Good morning. It's currently almost 11 o'clock. I have had a latte today, and I'm working my way through a nice coffee that's currently working as my tripod. And I want to discuss with you all a slightly controversial, not even controversial, but like just eensy-weensy controversial kind of video I posted, where I was talking about study tips and like slowing down so you can absorb the material, like taking videos off of 2x speed. And literally only one or two people was like, oh, for those of us with ADHD, like it's a different kind of situation, it's a different kind of scenario, which is a totally valid argument. But I made that video as someone coming from a place of ADHD. I've been undiagnosed with ADHD for a very long time. I only recently became undiagnosed when I was later in my teenage years. I mean, all the stereotypes are true, have worked for me, of like, she's too loud in class. I was literally looking like, oh my God, another mosquito. Like, I have a reminder to take my medicine on my wrist because I will forget. I write it on my like wrist or my hand at work when I have a class later in the day because like I have certain signals that remind me to, and I know that on these days I won't have a signal, so that's what I do. So I can like be washing my hands and be like, oh, I need to do that. I forget if I've taken my medication most days, so I have to like start making a note and like marking it off because otherwise I won't remember that. By all like quote unquote intents and purposes, my ADHD it impairs my regular functioning. The thing is, as supportive as we've become with neurodivergence, we still seem to, we still seem to weaponize it against people. As open as we've become to understanding different kinds of neurodivergence, we have become equally closed off to understanding different kinds of neurodivergence. We've forgotten how diverse it can look. By this, I mean, all right, slowing down your video. For me, I was in a coffee shop, and my brain is one of those that can just like go quick. But that's not always what's best for you. Yeah, it's like harnessing your ADHD for like your powers for good. And yeah, I can absorb it. But I think regardless of who you are, it's important to just slow down and like, oh God, my hand looks huge. It's important to slow down and just take a moment because I think we're in a world where we're forced to go so fast. I mean, like, I'm sitting on my college campus on a populated side of campus talking to myself in a microphone on my phone with the most insane looking setup in the world. And yeah, I'm a little embarrassed, but I'm taking the time to slow down and have this conversation both with myself and with you. And I'm taking the time to give this subject a little bit of thought. Oh my God, another bug? I'm going to go into class and there's going to be so many bugs everywhere. Oh my God, another mosquito. Dude, I'm going to have so many mosquito bites. The moral of this story is it's important for us as human beings to learn how to slow down and to appreciate what's around us, especially in a world that's asking so much of us all at once. For me, here are my main pressures. I feel the pressure to perform academically. I feel the pressure to perform in building a career. I feel the pressure to perform as a good sister and good daughter and a good friend. And what ends up happening when I don't know how to time manage those things, or I don't give myself enough slow time to be able to like refill my own cup and be able to get back to productively doing those things, as I skimp out on them. So a big issue of my whole life is I will put all my effort into my academics or into like theater, and then I'll neglect my personal relationships because I'm so driven and focused on my goals, and I don't give myself any time that I can't give time to anyone else. It's so important when we're in this space of being rushed to take moments to check in with ourselves. My world issues professor, she had us do this exercise before class So every day before class, she has us sit there and like ground our feet, put our hands on our like legs, and take deep breaths. And I did this the first day of school. I thought she was kind of like weird and hippie, but I did this, and it's like I could physically feel all the stress weighing on my body, like all this weight just sitting here. And it made me feel slightly sick, and I just felt like, God, I've been holding on to so much. And that builds up, and that becomes like what we know as burnout. As much effort as we put into... What was I was talking about ADHD originally, wasn't I? Yeah. Okay. Be open to trying things that help you slow down. Slow down life. Slow down your pace. Just really try to live as a European. American culture demands that we move so fast. But I'm beginning to align with the philosophy that no day is so busy you can't spare 5 minutes. And they have to be 5 minutes of actively being slow and not thinking about something else. And yeah, it's not realistic for everyone, but I swear to you, like, I'm the kind of person who frowns on like all those meditation things. I think it's so stupid. I don't think it works. I've done therapy. That stuff never works for me. Like breathing techniques, it doesn't work for me. But I was sitting down and just like sort of, I don't know, being one in my own body. And I was like, man, I'm a mammal. I was like, man, I'm like an animal. An animal that's being expected to perform constantly without ever giving like refuge to that biological part of me that just wants to exist and eat and sleep and reproduce. I promise I'm not high. I'm just watching everyone I love burn out. And I built a community of people who are willing to click on these videos and listen to me yap. And if I can tell them anything, it's that there's so much you miss out on when you are only focused on achieving one thing or two things. There is so much that you will miss that is beautiful about human life. I say this, and then tomorrow I'm going to wake up and be like, I gotta go. It's just like, have balance. And at least make a minute a week for yourself and for forgetting. Healthy forgetting. It'll do you wonders. That's all I had for today. This is your reminder to take your medication if you're like me and you forgot, or drink some water. I love water. I think water is the coolest.